Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu. Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Unlimited. We just got finished, I think I showed this last time, just got finished with Rainbow Man stage. Yeah, talked for like 20 minutes. Garbage boss, garbage stage, worst level in the game in my opinion. Let's move on. Nail Man, I think, is a good one to do next. Kind of interesting design on this guy. I thought he was like he was another one of those ones that like just I thought was really incredibly stupid looking when I first saw him. It was like him and Glue Man were like kind of in the running for like dumbest looking Robot Master in the game. Back when I sort of first saw all of the Robot Master designs, when I found out about I forgot about that. Like I said, really like the things that they did with the Mets here. And another free guy drop. I'm trying to think if I even ever saw like a free guy drop from an enemy my first time through the game. I think I might have seen like one through the entire game. But anyways, Nail Man. I was so excited about my free guy, I wasn't paying attention and threw it away. But yeah, Nail Man, probably the one that kind of grew on me the most once I actually saw him in the game. I actually think he kind of fits in well with like the whole... He seems just weirdly Mega Man-esque for some reason. It just seems like he belongs in a Mega Man game, more so than still Glue Man, I think. Still looks kind of stupid. But yeah, Nail Man, yeah, really grown on me as far as his the design of the Robot Master, just his visual design. Yeah, I think he's not like the coolest looking Robot Master in the world or anything, but you know, it's kind of, you know, cute and silly, and I kind of like it. His stage. Also, very good, in my opinion. Probably one of the best in the game, maybe. And yeah, largely in part, I think, because it's a nice, sort of refreshing break from... It's like, there's not a whole lot in the game that approaches the level of just, like, sheer bullshit that we saw in Rainbow Man stage, but it's a pretty intense experience. Like, there's almost... Pretty much every other screen in every single level is out to kill you. There's like... yeah, pretty much every other screen in every single level, and in the later levels, literally every single screen, you are in, like, very real peril of just falling into spikes, or jumping up into spikes, or falling into holes, or just instant death traps all over the place that are in, like... placed such that you are... It's like you've actually got to go out of your way to go around them. It's like not something that's just kind of, okay, spikes up there, very nice. But it's like they're like just sort of, it's just dangerous enough that you might conceivably die to it, even if it's not always the trickiest jump in the world. Like that's the spike ceiling there. It's like kind of just low enough that you might lose the occasional life to that, just if you're not being careful. And that's a lot of what this game is just... those sort of constant precarious situations where you're in just like very frequent danger of just getting killed instantly. And this level, apart from that like little bit with the spike ceiling there, nice break from that. Like these spikes here are not dangerous in the slightest. I can scarcely even conceive of someone getting killed by those. And by the way, that health power up there I believe can only be gotten with Yoku Man's special weapon. And actually, now that I think of it, do I have... Okay, I'm not good on E-tanks, so... Whoop. Okay, actually, this makes things a bit... maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, fuck that. It's a quarter of an E-tank anyways. There's no way I'm gonna get... yeah, get enough E-tank pieces to make a full E-tank this game anyway. So never mind, those spikes are there to prevent you from getting a quarter of an E-tank, because, oh, we wouldn't want that, would we? Yeah, that's just something that's, like I said, a lot of these problems I sort of have with the game are just things... It's very consistent in the things... Like a game like... I brought this up on a forum when talking about this game. A game like Mega Man X6 is kind of... It's just a grueling experience to play Mega Man X6. It's, again, just really difficult, constant death hazards everywhere, and it's just... And it's frequent bullshit beyond the order of anything we saw on Rainbow Man stage. But it's kind of wildly inconsistent with the things that are awful about it. It's like sometimes it's really super good, sometimes it's it's just all over the place in terms of quality, whereas there's no one thing about that game that is just consistently bad or consistent, or like a consistent problem. Nothing about that game is consistent. This game, the things that are bad about it are consistent, and that really kind of drags down my enjoyment of it, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, the constant death hazards. It's just like, yeah, every stage strewn. In this, you're not really in any danger whatsoever. Like I said, Nailman, a good break from all that, which is why I like the stage so much. Just the stage itself is like reasonably well designed too, but just the fact that it stands out so much from the rest of the game, that is not worth the trouble. Yeah, that's a classic Mega Man hazard, nothing worth complaining about. It's just, yeah, a lot of the difficulty of this comes from enemies, which is unusual for this game, really. Just like, yeah, really stands out. But anyways, I was saying, the things that I don't like about this game, the constant death hazards, the levels that are extremely long, and how dying takes, and the checkpoints just take forever to get to, so if you die, you end up having to replay tons of the level. And just, yeah, basically all of those things sort of combine together to make an experience that is very often consistently frustrating and unenjoyable. I found my first time through the game, which is a bit of a shame, because like I said, a lot of love, I can tell, went into the presentation and the creativity in the design of the enemies and obstacles, and all of that stuff is just fabulous. The graphics, and I guess maybe take this opportunity to talk about the music as well. It's okay, I guess. Actually, the music's not bad. But anyways, yeah, I'm sort of, yeah, complaining about this level, not about this level, but complaining about the game and during the one level that it's yeah, this here is, yeah, a bit more instant death hazards, but yeah, there's not as much of that in this level as in the other ones, and that really allows, like, and yeah, a lot of things, the things that are good about this level are good about all the other levels too. It's like just the really creative obstacles and enemies, and they're just sort of placed in really, it's just like good, solid, well-designed platforming challenges that doesn't kill you every single time you screw up, and that's like just a really nice thing that you don't see a lot of in this game, and it allows those good elements of the game to really shine through, I think, more so than they do in some of the other levels, like Rainbow Man stage. Tank Man has a lot of irritating stuff that can just trip you up and kill you instantly if you're not careful. I think this guy's gonna respawn when I get up here. And yeah, I actually don't think this. Yeah, this is kind of a. Or no, this isn't even the boss gate. So yeah, this is. Or no, yeah, this is. I already fought Hammerman. Completely forgot about him. Hammerman I fought earlier on in the stage. That was not the Robot Master. That was just a mid-boss. This guy is weak to the Tri-Nitro, whatever his name is, man. I think it was a Tri-Nitro or the full Tri-Nitroglycerit. I don't remember. Anyways, that's what this guy's weak to. It goes through his shield, and this guy, a bit more dynamic, I think, than the other bosses. There's a lot of randomness as far as where the nails will fall. Kind of keeps, and sometimes he does that, which kind of keeps you on your toes, and when he does that, he doesn't get rid of his shield, which is really irritating. I wish he would just throw the tacks at you, or the nails at you, after he does that sort of pound into the ground attack. So that's one thing I don't like about this boss, and like all the other ones, just very limited window of opportunity to hit him, which really drags out the fight way too much, actually, in my opinion, in this fight. This is probably one of my least favorite boss fights in the game. It's not very difficult at all. It's just, yeah, this attack especially, just really drags out the fight a lot more than is necessary, I think. It's like, okay, he's got these 2 or 3 attacks, we get it. I get like 5 shots every time he cycles through his pattern. And it's like, yeah, oh, and I can just hit him there? Yeah. So yeah, basically I think that, and it would really speed up the fight there if he actually just threw away his shield every time he does that little body attack thing. So that's, it's a lot of really small missteps like that can really greatly affect just a player's enjoyment in games like this, I find. Like, if he'd just throw away that shield when he does that body attack, that would, like, really speed up this fight, and this whole thing I've been talking about wouldn't even be a problem. Nail Shield, really good weapon. It sort of continues the tradition of modern Mega Man games having really super awesome shield weapons. Like, Mega Man 9 and 10 both had, like, really super good shield weapons that were just, like, almost overpowered, really. And I really like that. It's really good to have, like, good... That's one of the things I really like about this game in general, actually, is it has a nice balance of, like, a lot of really generally useful Robot Master weapons without going overboard into the sort of overpowered Metal Blade territory. So yeah, that was Nail Man. Fun stage. I sort of spent more time reviewing the game overall than talking about the stage, but yeah, there wasn't a letter there anyway, so there is no alternate path to go back and do. So yeah, that's Nail Man's stage. That's Nail Man's stage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.